Starting this step, let's look at EC2. Let's understand what is EC2 and why do we need EC2. In corporate data centers, applications are deployed to physical servers. If I would want to deploy an application, the first thing I would do is to provision a server. Now, how do you do things in the cloud? Where do you deploy applications to in the cloud? That's where we would be renting something called virtual machines. And in AWS, the virtual machines are called EC2 instances. EC2 stands for Elastic Compute Cloud. So if you want to create a virtual machine in AWS, we'd be creating an EC2 instance. And how can you create an EC2 instance? The service which you would be making use of to provision EC2 instances is called EC2 service or just EC2. Whenever somebody refers to EC2, they are referring to the service which is used to create virtual machines or EC2 instances in AWS. EC2 or Elastic Compute Cloud is one of the most popular AWS services. Now, what are the things that you can do with EC2? What are the important features of EC2? You can create and manage the life cycle of EC2 instances. You'll be able to create a EC2 instance. You'll be able to start it, stop it. You can terminate it. So there are a lot of actions that you can perform on EC2 instances, and all those can be done through the EC2 service. In addition, you can also attach storage to your EC2 instances. Typically, your laptop or your computer has a hard disk attached with it. And for your virtual machines or EC2 instances, you'd also want to be able to attach storage to them. That's where you can make use of something called EBS or Elastic Block Store. You can make use of EC2 to create Elastic Block Store instances and attach them to your EC2 instances. You can also do load balancing for multiple EC2 instances using EC2. Let's say you have an application which has 1 million users. You cannot run it on just one EC2 instance. You'd want to be able to run it on multiple EC2 instances. And when you have multiple instances, you'd want to be able to load balance between them. EC2 service also provides load balancing as a feature. So EC2 stands for Elastic Compute Cloud, and it is the service that helps you to create virtual machines in AWS. In the next step, let's start playing with EC2 instances. I'll see you in the next step.